Yo, 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 what's good? What's good? What's good? We back. We back. It's a special episode of You Know Ball. It's your boy Playface in here, and I got a very special guest with me. My man, my brody, your man, the man. Oh, champion, in
Yes,
the house.
sir. Yes,
What's good?
sir.
What's good? How you feeling today, brother?
Appreciate that, man. I'm good, man. I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having me. Huge fan. Long time listener, first time caller. I'm just happy to be here, man. Appreciate it.
Man, shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you for joining. I notice, you know what I'm saying? You're not an official partner, but you be pie. You know what I'm saying? You be in the comment section going crazy. So glad we could bring you up on the stage today, for real, for real.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, man. We gonna get straight to it, man. We ain't gonna play no games, man. The shit that's been taking over the world, or at least the internet, for the last couple of days. The Knicks done won the chip, first time in 53 years, man. Knicks in five. They really did it. I knew they was gonna do it. Niggas called me a madman. Niggas called me a madman. They said I was crazy. I told niggas the Knicks was playing out of their mind. They beat the Spurs in five, bruh. What are we supposed to do now? New York has been going crazy all fucking day.
I was actively hate watching every
Damn.
game. I This the kill. I watched every game. The game with the 29-point comeback. Went to
Mm,
sleep at halftime.
damn.
I was so sure the Spurs was gonna win that game. Woke up the next day, phone going crazy. Everybody was talking about it. So, but first, congratulations to the Knicks fans, Knicks supporters. They did it. They won. Can't take it away from them. As a Detroit Pistons fan, though, I don't care. Let's get ready for next season. I'm not excited about it at all. Anytime your team, this is how I feel at least. My team
Mm,
been in the East. Anytime your team don't win, just me, I root for the other side. So I
damn. Root
was
for the
good.
other conference.
If we don't win it, I don't want nobody from outside to win it. That's how I feel. So I
I
was
respect
definitely
that.
rooting for the Spurs. Fan of Wemby, fan of the young talent they got out there. But the Knicks did it, man. Jalen Brunson. Everybody better till they gotta see him. That's what they keep saying.
That's what they say, bro. That's what they say. Captain Clutch. He's the captain. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he did win Clutch Player of the Year. Uh, we seen it in the NBA Cup. You know what I'm saying, when they played each other earlier in the year. Like seeing how good he was, or like we knew he could beat them. We knew he had the talent and the just the familiarity to beat them this year. But you know what I'm saying? Even in last year's playoffs, I think when he played y'all, like Asor was playing great defense on him. He hit him with the meanest step back we've seen in years. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's been doing it for a long time. Niggas did sleep on Brunson. You know what I'm saying? All the trade talk, him taking 100 or leaving 100 million on the table, which is still up for investigation if you ask your boy. Still up for investigation if you ask the boy. Check the account because I think somebody dropped that in there on accident. You know what I'm saying? They just ain't put it on the contract
You know
paper.
what
That's
I'm
a
saying?
they just ain't put it on paper. But we've been seeing them do it for a little while now, bro. We've been seeing them do it for a little while. Where I caught the flack at early in this year and a couple pods ago was saying that Karl Anthony Towns is the original conversation was Karl Anthony Towns is the best big man that Anthony Edwards ever played with. And niggas was trying to say that it was Rudy Gobert, which is fucking nonsense to me. So gotta give Cat his credit. Even like in game five, like I think, well, shout out to Mike Brown for one, you know what I'm saying, for coaching them up. But you seen early on that they was just going smack at Wemby the whole first and second quarter. Like that's a part of the reason why they went down so much, is that they was just going smack at Wemby. And shout out to Karl Anthony Towns. He ain't let that rattle him. He still went out there and did his thing. He got in some foul trouble, but I think if Brunson ain't win MVP, you got to give him his respect because he dropped 45 in the closeout game.
And close out, yep.
You got to give him his respect. But I definitely think Karl Anthony Towns should have won the MVP. I mean, he got the story, he got the narrative. My mom, you know what I'm saying? Recipes, you know what I'm saying? Recipes.
God bless the under.
You know what I'm saying? But I think his contributions to his just like ability to play play Wimby for that long and that diverse, get him out of his bag. I think he definitely should have won the MVP in my and you know what I'm saying, if I had to throw the vote in there.
So I think Brunson was the clear choice for Finals MVP. And then my second pick would have been OG, but I want to just talk about Ket real quick. Just taking nothing away from him. His assignment was Wemby, and I think he did as good of a job as you could do on Wemby. Of course, you're gonna get him from foul trouble. It's just some stuff that you just can't do. You never seen nothing like that before. So
For sure.
but I think it was the first 3 games, if I'm not mistaken, he didn't score a single point in the fourth quarter.
Fact. That's a fact.
So I get what you like. He did a big job defensively, but what OG and Brunson were doing offensively, that's what won the game in them fourth quarters. All them games were so tight. Or the comebacks, you only come back by scoring points.
Fact.
And he wasn't providing that much. Especially in the fourth quarter. He had a couple games where he started hot, but to go, I think it was 3, I could be wrong. But 3 games with 0 points in the fourth. So just head tip to Brunson. I don't think it was much controversy. He the leader of that team. He showed up in the moments that matter. He made the big shots. He got the foul calls when, you know what I'm saying? Like he pressed the issue. And then OG hit the tipping, like OG
right.
would have been my second pick if it was, but I think Brunson was the obvious choice. It was the right choice. I think they got it right.
Yeah, and the commercial with the Nike commercial with his dad don't hurt either. You know what I'm saying?
His story not too bad either. You know what I'm saying?
That don't hurt, bro. That don't hurt to throw a little MVP on that. But I definitely gotta, you know what I'm saying? Definitely gotta shout out to the Knicks. Definitely shout out OG too, like you brought up. Like he was putting up double doubles. I was gonna touch on this a little bit later, but like that matchup in itself just kind of proved like the strength of the East versus the strength of the West. I think the Spurs beat OKC because they have more guards. The strength of the East is the wings. The East is stacked full of wings. You look at Boston, you look at Toronto, you look at the Knicks, like they got all wings, they got all the sides. So Wemby might be the best player, but it's kind of hard for a smaller player to deal with an OG Anunoby who's going to crash the boards, who could deal with a Mikal Bridges who might, you know what I'm saying, just rise up and shoot over top of you, might drop a sneaky 12 points in the game, you know what I'm saying? Like the Dylan Hoppers and the Devin Vassell's, like it's kind of hard for them to deal that for a 6-7 game straight. And they came off you know what I'm saying? They came off a 7-game battle anyway with the taller
defending champ. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like taller, bigger OKC team. So I was gonna say, like, shout out to OG because you know what I'm saying, he came in there, brought that energy, definitely outsides the other players on the Spurs team, especially late in the clutch. Like, and you know what I'm saying, we seen him get some late clutch dunks on Wemby, taking Wemby to the rack a couple times. I think twice. Same. Mike Brown drew up the same play, 2 games back to back in the fourth quarter, took him out the baseline, slammed that shit right home. Like nothing he could do. So, but to that same point, or you know, off my ice, taking it a step further. The Spurs off their immaturity vibe. The Spurs and their immaturity vibe, like you seen, like Wemby just looked gas, like coming out that game 7, like they put up some fights, but they look gas. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people saying on the internet like that the OKC series was their championship, but you know what I'm saying, going into the finals, you still got to have some more dog left in you. Like they led a lot of the series, but that maturity, that experience, you know what I'm saying, that togetherness that the Knicks had kind of just, you know what I'm saying, took over.
So I heard this stat. They led 72% of the series and still lost in 5. They won 1 game. So, like, speaking on the fatigue point, you know, we play football. We played. Shout out to Plug, Reloaded, BMF. When you're tired, you can't think.
Facts.
As simple as that. You can just tell Wemby was exhausted, bro. He give you everything he got, no freaky. But you could tell when he got exhausted, you're not thinking clearly. They wasn't executing at all. They were settling for jump shots, not trying to press the issue, which is what I think the Knicks did better to close out games. They pressed the issue. They got to the rim. They got the foul calls. So,
we got Big Moolah. We got Big Trey Moolah coming to the stage. I know he in here, but trying to make sure my dog is in here. You feel me? Or He might be in here, but go ahead, continue your point. Just wanted to say Trey
Yeah.
Moolah in the house. What's good? What's good?
What's good, Trey? So yeah, just the fatigue point you were saying. Wemby didn't play. He was on like a minutes restriction all year. So and then you get to the playoffs, and like you said, they went to a 7-game series with a more physical team in the Western Conference Finals with the Thunder.
Mm-hmm.
So that and it just wears on you. It's like any tournament or a playoff run. Them back-to-back games or multiple games in a few days, it adds up. And the young guys, I feel like that's when the maturity comes in. They haven't been in those situations before, so they didn't know how to respond. And they didn't know how to slow the game down, especially with big leads.
Facts.
They didn't know how to take control of the game. They were trying to play at the same pace, and you just lose your legs at some point. You lose your legs. You trying to remember how to breathe. You can't think clearly. That's when the immaturity pops up.
That's when you start getting them ticky-tack fouls. That's when you start throwing the ball off niggas' back. Shit like that.
Just not thinking straight. You just trying to survive at that point. So and then the Knicks, their leaders, their vets, they've been around. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
OG, a champion already
technically.
With the Raptors. You know what I'm saying? With the Raptors, he was a champion. Cat, he been to the Western Conference Finals before.
Mm-hmm.
Brunson, this was the furthest he's been, but he's been around. He's been in the league. Wow, he's a vet.
Right,
no
even a college champion, multiple time college champion,
2-time college champion, right? So they've been in those big moments. Whereas the Spurs, their leader is 23 years old,
22
years old. You know what I'm saying? So he hasn't been there before. They were projected to win 40-something games and be a play-in team this season. So they are way ahead of schedule, and just the maturity hasn't caught up to what their play led them to, I think.
Even on that same point, like to leadership, you look at Mitch Johnson. He's a super young coach. He's smart. The Spurs are a historic or documented dynasty franchise championship organization. So it's like you do got some type of knowledge bank you could pull from. You can go talk to the OGs. You know what I'm saying? I still think Pop was making some calls, but when it came down to it in the clutch, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to, slow yourself down. Like even in the last game when I think either Castle or Vassell got the ball and they called it a timeout. Like he didn't challenge. I mean, they called it out of bounds. He didn't challenge. He didn't call a timeout when they got the rebound. Like small stuff like that, or when the Knicks were making their run, they had 2 timeouts. He didn't use not one of them. It's just small stuff like that separates you. You know what I'm saying? Like Wemby said it in the post-game pressers, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Our inexperience was punished, or our mistakes was punished. Is so little room or so little margin of error. And you've seen it all throughout the series. But even on that maturity shit, like his post-game presses was whack. You know what I'm saying? Like the dirty fouls was whack. Like he was doing a lot of little kid, he's doing a lot of childish, immature shit in the playoffs, bro. And I think I seen the MVP, the league, face of the league whistle change in the OKC series. Like it changed from Shea to Wemby. They was like, nah, bro, he the one. You seen the whistle, all right, we're gonna let him push niggas, we're gonna let them do everything they gotta do. It's clearly the one. But when it came down to the finals, it's a whole different story. Like they're not gonna be so lenient. They let him get away with a couple dirty calls. They let him get away with a couple dirty moves. But at the same time, when it came down to it, the refs clearly were on the Knicks side. Like I said, the out of bounds thing for one was controversial. Jose Alvarado was controversial stepping out of bounds. I mean, not stepping out of bounds, but going back court. It was just a lot. Like you're like, all right, bro. I don't think they was liking how Wemby was participating in the game. So I think that the whistle started to favor the Knicks a little bit more, just because the Knicks showed a certain level of class and a certain level of prestige. You feel me? that kind of like helped them go over the top. We had two guests. But now it's just me. So don't worry. It's all good. If we get the guests back, then we'll bring them back. And just like that, we're back. It never stopped. It don't stop. So I was just saying, like, the experience level and the experience or the lack of experience and maturity from the Spurs kind of helped deter the referees whistle towards from them and put it towards the Knicks. Like we clearly seen Jose Alvarado step over the line. The ball went over the line. Then they said it was some rule. The ball got across the line. Both feet got across the line before they could call it a backcourt. Nonsense. It was clearly an over and back call, but hey, what can you do, man? Adam Silver said we want the Knicks. We already got the Nike commercial drawn up. We got Josh Safdie from A24 shooting the Nike commercial. We got all types of shit going on. So, hey, it is what it is. Knicks in 5, they really did it. Personally, you here? Can you hear me? We back. We Gucci. I see you. But I think Knicks versus OKC would have been a better series, if you ask me. Knicks versus OKC would have been a better series. I say that because Shea, I think Shea is better than Brunson. I also think OKC lines up. I think they match up better with the Knicks than they do with the Spurs. Because they have the size, they have the wings. You got players like Lu Dort, you got Isaiah Joe, you had AJ Mitchell. I don't know if he would have been able to play, but I think he would have canceled out a late game Alvarado. I think he would have canceled out a Mikal Bridges. I know Lu Dort would have canceled out OG Anunoby. You also had Caruso. Then you got Harkenstein. I know Chet didn't look the best. Against Wemby, but I'm sure he's less afraid of Karl-Anthony Towns and Mitchell Robinson than he is Wemby. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he would have put a shot up against Karl-Anthony Towns. And I feel like that's the only thing they was missing in that game against against San Antonio was a second score. I feel like that's the only thing that was missing in that game was a second score. So I think the Knicks would have lined up better OKC would have lined up better against the Knicks. I feel like they had the bodies for it. I definitely feel like they had the matchup for it and the coaching and experience to go against a well-experienced team like the Knicks. You Gucci, I see you saying.
Yeah. I mean,
I was saying I think the Knicks would have OKC would have matched up better against the Knicks than the Spurs. I think OKC versus New York would have been a way better series. Would have been a lot of orange and blue, but I think it would have been a way better series.
I agree. I think it would have. I think that's the 7-game series especially out of the 4 teams that was left. But OKC won. You know what I'm saying? They was the defending champ. They know what it takes to go in that deep water and finish games. I think, basketball is a game of runs. So I think the Knicks would have had their moments, but OKC would have been able to counter that better than what the Spurs showed.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So, and of course the matchup between, saying SGA and Brunson, 2 clutch players, like SGA would have finished those games.
For sure.
He would have known what to do in those situations, either to protect the lead or vice versa, to come back and make a game close at the end or whatever it may be. So, and then not only SGA, but like Caruso. Chet just had a bad matchup with Wemby. I don't know what. When he see Wemby, he just, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what happens to him. I don't think Cat does that to him though.
Yeah, same.
You know what I'm saying?
Same.
And then maybe Cat has a different series where he don't got to focus so much energy defensively. We might see more of his offensive bag. in the series versus OKC. So I think that would have been a better matchup. I think that would have been a better matchup for the fans at least. I don't know how for each team if it made sense, but I think the fans would have got a better finals matchup. You know, this finals was great. I mean, all them games were so close. 3 of the greatest comebacks you've ever seen in sports. So as fans, it was still good moments, but I think the Spurs were just outclassed. I don't, you know what I'm saying? The Knicks just started games so late. They don't care about first half.
I mean, yeah, and they was resting for so long. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm about to say they beat the shit out of the Cavaliers, and then OKC series went 7. But on that same point, like even small stuff like Hartenstein coming back to New York, getting to play the Knicks again in the finals. You know what I'm saying? After they traded him for nothing, and he won a chip. You know what I'm saying? Small stuff like that, like would have made that series a little bit more interesting. And then, like you said, like Caruso, like he a 2-time champion, so the clutch mistakes wouldn't have happened. It definitely wouldn't have happened. We got a comment, shout out RF in here saying he's seeing one too many Knicks fans in this city. Hey man, what you expect? 53 years, nigga. 53 years, my nigga.
It's the craziest thing when teams win and the fans that come out of nowhere. It always baffles my mind. I never forget. This is when the big 3 Celtics won. KG, all those guys. I'm working. And this guy, I knew him the whole time. I never heard him say "Go Celtics," nothing like that. He come to work the next day with the Celtics logo cut in his head.
Niggas is crazy.
I said, "What is this, bro? Like, you went since when you was a fan?" Like,
that is fucking funny.
It's crazy. So a lot of Knicks hats going around. I mean, I'm in the DMV area. A lot of Knicks hats going around. It's just I never seen nothing like it. A lot of blue and orange going on.
Everybody Puerto Rican.
It's crazy, man. Well, shout out to them, man. I guess.
Nah, 53 years, bro. 53 years, like that's a lot to deal with. And you know what I'm saying? Like everybody wants to be a part of the celebration. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, part of the moment for sure. They want to be included. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. I don't like that they won. Like, let's just move on. It's over. Who cares?
Since you're not a fan, do you think your Pistons would have beat the Spurs? You think y'all had enough to beat the Spurs? You think y'all had enough to beat the Knicks?
We definitely would have beat the Knicks. Hear me out. Hear me out.
That's a lot, bruh. It's a lot.
It's not a player on that Knicks team that could check Cade Cunningham. Straight up. He was hurt. Come on, man.
I'm just saying.
He green, bro. That's green. Like, this is the thing, though. I'm going to be honest about my Pistons team. We just needed a second scorer for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think the Knicks would have given us a problem with Cade, a healthy Cade. And, of course, everybody, at that point of the season, everybody a little hurt, everybody a little nicked up.
Mm-hmm.
But the broken rib, the collapsed lung, he was dealing with a lot. And then defensively, I think we were miles better than anybody the Knicks played leading up to the finals, of course. The Spurs are a good defensive team. This Wemby just caused so much chaos on the defensive side.
Mm-hmm.
But from the 1 to the 5, my Pistons are the best defensive team. They wouldn't. Brunson not getting off like that. Long story less long. Brunson is not getting off like that.
But what happened when y'all played? Y'all played in the 2025 playoffs, and he definitely got off. That
was a different team. That's a different team.
Like my man Giannis said.
That's a different team, man. The team this year, we were, bro, the defense was on a rope.
Yeah.
Thompson Twin played on another level. If Wemby wasn't who he was, he would be your defensive player of the year. Look what he did during the playoffs. He had 20-something blocks, 20-something steals. He could rebound. His shooting percentage high. He don't take too many shots from distance, but
you know what I'm saying?
He is a different problem on defense. Brunson can't do nothing. We played them all year. They beat us once, I believe, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
Come
Y'all
on,
had the
bro.
answer.
It's nothing. Jalen Duren did slum all playoffs. I don't know what was going on with him. But
what
from the
about
one,
what about the Spurs though?
if we get to the Spurs, Wemby gonna have to beat us, and I don't think he could. Nobody else is getting off.
That's
The
true.
only mismatch is Wemby.
Dylan Harper was getting up, but I think y'all got enough to contain Dylan Harper.
The only mismatch I see on our side is whoever Duncan Robinson checking and Wemby. So if we can hide Dunk a little bit, I think we contain them, especially like you said, the maturity. We ain't got no long nosed vets, no hard nosed veterans,
Yeah,
no
Duncan
champions.
Robinson.
But he been there before. But I think the Spurs they don't have their identity yet. And part of that is because they got the young guys that they want to win with, but then they got Fox still. He never won nothing before either.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be he's your point guard. He's supposed to be your leader on the floor, but he never been in those moments before either.
Yeah.
So I think that pressure gets to him too, and especially in the finals. So I think our captain.
Let me stop you right there. I hear y'all. I see y'all. Trade De'Aaron Fox. I hear it. No, do not trade De'Aaron Fox, bruh. He been in the league a little while, but he played for Sacramento, bruh. You gotta get a nigga a little bit of grace, bruh. Like you gotta give him some grace, bruh. And he injured.
He was hurt too.
He
couldn't
managing
run,
a lot. The best player on the team speak French. You know what I'm saying? He got chased down by the fastest African Canadian you ever seen in your life. Like, what are you supposed to do, bro? What are you supposed to do? Give my man a little bit of grace. I'm a De'Aaron Fox fan, bro. I think he is one of the prototype point guards out there, bro. He's a great point guard. He could do it at all levels, bro.
Fast as hell, man.
Not too long ago, clutch player of the year, bro, for the Sacramento Kings, bro. He's not even supposed to be here right now. He's supposed to still be in Sacramento. But
and then
he's good.
Just going back to the point we were saying earlier, like with Wemby minutes, like the group, their core hasn't played that deep into games like that because Wemby he played 28 minutes a night or whatever during the season.
Right.
He wasn't playing that much, so those closing moments, they didn't have too many of those in the regular season. So when it mattered, when the pressure was at its highest, they didn't know how to play off each other. I think Fox just went cold in Game 5 or Game 4, I believe. Where he went 0 for 8 in the fourth quarter, 0 for 4 from 3 or whatever it was. But they haven't played those minutes together. They ain't know how to. Wemby, you go here. I'm gonna do this. They didn't do that in the regular season.
Ain't have to.
You know what I'm saying? So like I say give them all a little bit of grace. Bunch of young guys. Pistons would have won in 6 though.
Cap. So speaking of winning, right? You brought to me earlier off camera the odds to win a championship next year.
Yeah, I just wanted to hear your thoughts. I wanted to hear your thoughts on that real quick.
Let me know.
So other than the what was that, the 22 Golden State, when they won and nobody expected them to win or whatever. Every other champion since 2019, the next season was the favorite to win the title. So I'm talking about the Raptors before Kawhi left, mind you. The Raptors, Lakers, Bucks, not the Warriors. 22 Warriors, take them out. Nuggets in 23, 24 Celtics, 25 Thunder.
All expected to repeat.
All expected to repeat the next year. So like Thunder won last year, they were the favorite for this year before the Knicks just won, right? So for this season though, the favorites to win, first, the Spurs.
Damn.
You got second, the Thunder. Third, the Celtics. And then in fourth, the Knicks. Now, is that disrespectful to the Knicks? We bigging up the Spurs too. So, like, what do you think about that top four? You got Spurs, Thunder, Celtics, Knicks as your favorites.
It's definitely disrespect to the Knicks. I'm rearranging that. I'm saying OKC 1, Knicks 2, Celtics stay where they at, Spurs in 4th place because they for sure overachieved. Even though they were second in the West.
So hold on real quick. No other team you will put in that 4, or that you saying that's the 4 favorites and you just switching the order?
As before we enter free agency, yeah. Okay. That's the 4. Because I mean, I like the Pistons, but y'all for sure overachieve, especially with Boston being injured. You go into this season, Boston fully healthy, and they, you know what I'm saying, like they could have did something. I mean, I would possibly throw Cleveland in there, but like we seen what that was. That's always gonna be what it is. Like they just gonna show up and then disappear. So
Minnesota.
Nah, Minnesota, they don't have enough guard play in Rudy Gobert's ass. And not even just Rudy Gobert's ass. Julius Randle is a magician as well. He's going to disappear whenever it's time to actually put in some real work. So, unfortunately, I can't count Minnesota. I can't count Cleveland. They're basically the same team. The Lakers are ass. Well, not ass, but like they just like, who knows what LeBron James is gonna do? Like he putting up good numbers, but like they just don't have enough, bro. I still don't think they got enough to get past a OKC or to get past a Denver even. So
about a team like Denver.
I mean, Denver. If Denver could make a play to get somebody like going into the offseason, like if they could make I don't want to say Giannis, but if they could make a play to get like a Jaylen Brown, if they could find a way to sneak Kawhi over there, like they need a strong wing. Because Christian Braun is not it. Fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like Tim Hardaway Jr. I know he don't play over there no more, but like whoever over there, KCP, whoever they 3 is the reason why they're losing. Is the reason why they're losing championships, like, or the reason why they can't make it past the championship because Aaron Gordon has health issues, and you know what I'm saying. Like Jamal Murray he's good, but he be too hit or miss sometimes. So and it comes down to that second score because if Aaron Gordon's injured, then you got Christian Braun. Then you got it's not Michael Porter. They traded Michael Porter for somebody. I can't remember the nigga name, but he didn't do what he was supposed to do. He's supposed to be a shooter, but he didn't do what he was supposed to do. So what can you do, bro? I think they need to go get a Jaylen Brown. I think they need to find one of the wings in Toronto, go grab him, or try to see if they can sneak Kawhi from the Clippers, bro, because they're one piece away from being a dynasty.
I do agree that it's disrespectful to the Knicks, man.
For sure.
How can you not have them as the favorite? The way they beat the best from the West. I mean, the way they ran through the East, we being honest.
Bro, they ran through the East.
They got off. They ain't running to the, but whatever. They ran through the East, and then they handled the Spurs. The games were close in score, but it just they had their way. We been honest, man.
Nah, facts.
They won in 5 and looked like the better team. So I think it is disrespectful to have them 4th. Second, sure. Like if you say OKC, if they weren't healthy, whatever it is, and you think
that's why I say.
You know what I'm saying? So I think OKC would be 1, and then the Knicks would be 2nd. But that is Spurs first.
Nah.
OKC 2nd. Then they're behind the Celtics even. Celtics lost in the first round, if I'm not mistaken.
For sure.
And then like I get what you're saying too. Like, all right, Tatum back fully healthy, maybe they're a different team. But we don't know what that locker room gonna be like with Tatum and Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, I'm about to say I
don't know if he's still gonna be there.
That part.
So, but like before trade deadlines, because Giannis move could change everything.
That part.
LeBron might go change somebody franchise. So
LeBron fuck around and go to Denver, fucking around, do some nonsense.
So there's a lot of things that could happen, but that's the the way too early predictions. They got the Spurs right now as the favorites. Knicks in 4.
I
I
don't
just
like
thought
it,
it was
bro.
interesting.
I don't see it. I didn't see enough from the Spurs. I mean, yeah, they beat OKC for sure. But every team that they played to beat to even get to the finals was injury ridden. Minnesota was their best player was injury ridden. I mean, Portland is Portland, bro. Like, and technically they had no Damian Lillard. So you can call that injury ridden as well. But Portland's always going to be ass. Minnesota's injuries, OKC's injuries, like it's not enough. It's not enough for me to call them. And then they lost in 5 games.
Right.
Like they didn't push the finals to 7. They pushed the Western Conference Finals to 7, but not the joint that matters. Like no way I'm giving my championship odds to the Spurs. No way.
How you feel about this long? It's been years where everybody's saying the West is the better conference.
That's the truth.
You agree that the West is the better conference?
For sure. Even though, like, I gotta give credit, the East stepped it up this year. They've been stepping it up the last couple years, if we being for real. But like the East kind of proved it this year, you know what I'm saying? And especially with the Knicks winning the chip, it's like, all right, we see what's going on. But
champs have been 4 East, 4 West.
That to me, that's bullshit. That's for lack of better words. Like I said it on the last pod that this is the Spider-Man era of the NBA. Like everybody gets a championship. If your team never won a championship, just hold it down for a couple years. Yours is coming. Like I won't be surprised if the Wizards fuck around and win next year. Like who knows? Anything can happen now. But the East has definitely been stepping it up. I mean, you got Boston. Now you got a legit New York situation, good coach, solid chemistry team over there. Like you got Detroit emerging out. You got the Pacers who had their miracle run last year. You know what I'm saying? So
they must got all year.
You got, you know what I'm saying? Like they showing up, like they got stars, but like
West though, in the West, you got Spurs, you got Thunder,
you got Denver,
you got Jokic, you know what I'm saying? Like him, but like I don't think the West is definitively that much better than the East. The bad teams in the East are bad. I agree.
I'm about to say
the bottom of the barrel teams, your Wizards, your Hornets. You know what I'm saying?
Even the Hornets was better this year. The Hornets were better this year.
But better this year because they play in the East. I agree. But I don't know. I feel like Giannis move if he stay in the East, he could take a lot because he go to Miami. It's a different situation.
He better not do that. That'd be the worst.
He go to Miami.
That'd be the worst mistake of his life.
He go to Boston. They get Jaylen Brown out of there, send him to Atlanta, whatever he want to be, whatever he talk about. Anyway, I was just asking. Now I don't really care that much. The Pistons are best.
Nah, just to say though, like the East, I feel like the East got the I guess like the newer like sturges of talent, or like it's like all right, the East is showing like all right, we're the new NBA. That's what it feels like to me. You go out west when you become a big dog, when you like, all right, bro, like I'm here, I made it. You know what I'm saying? I've established myself, except for like, or not even except for like the big stars play out west. Anthony Edwards, even the ass teams like Ja Morant. You know what I'm saying? Like on the Grizzlies, like you got LeBron, you got KD, you got Devin Booker, you got Jokic. You know what I'm saying? You got Steph Curry. The big dogs play out west, bro. The big dogs play out west. So that's just how I feel about it. But I'm an East Coast All-Star fan. So, you know what I'm saying? You got to ride with the East anyway.
Nah, I'm with that.
But like you were saying, speaking of the Giannis shit, where you got Giannis going? Do we stay? Do we leave? This has been like a 2-year, 3-year, you know what I'm saying, narrative going. But I think it's finally time for him to actually make a decision. He dropped some new shoes today too, so it wasn't no team-specific colorway. You know what I'm saying?
Wasn't
They
hitting
dropped the
too many
white.
Giannis's.
They dropped the white and silver colorway. You know what I'm saying? Just to play it even.
I
But
think the only
would
thing
you
that
make a
made
trade
sense.
package for him for the Pistons?
I was about to say, I think the only thing that made sense to get him in Detroit.
Why is that the
None,
only thing? Why that's the only thing? Though?
none of those make sense, man. Like he's just a Detroit basketball player, man. He's fit. He'll fit right in. You know what I'm saying? Him and Cade, I think, can play great together. We had defense first team. That's surrounded with shooters. I say go all in for Giannis. Nothing else makes sense.
How much
Well,
you got
stay in
on it?
Milwaukee. Stay in Milwaukee and die. That's how I feel.
I mean, he could go to the Pistons. Honestly, all biases aside, I think he would make a good Piston. You know what I'm saying? Blue collar, small town. You know, he been in Milwaukee. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think he wants to go to like Miami. I don't think he wants to go to a Los Angeles Laker type situation. Like, too big, too bright. You know what I'm saying? And we need somebody who's gonna let some bums on the team. I gotta bring my little brothers over here. You feel me? Sneak my white wife around his, you know what I'm saying? So I think he could make a good Piston, and just like how y'all already structured y'all makeup, y'all definitely need another, technically a big, you know what I'm saying, like a 4 or 5,
and a star. Like we just need another bucket. Somebody else that can get a bucket. Somebody that can get that K can play off the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Because and like somebody to hide a Dern. You know what I'm saying? Like who's a big enough star to hide a Dern. Because comparing y'all to Cleveland, like the main focus when Cleveland was losing was James Harden and Donovan Mitchell. Right. Wasn't really focused on Evan Mobley not showing up. Wasn't really focused on Jared Allen not showing up.
Jared Allen not existing.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you need another star to kind of take some of that light off the younger pieces.
And let the young guys develop. Yeah. Right. I get that. That's a good point.
So I ain't
but
mad
like
at
outside of Detroit though, Boston would be crazy.
I hate that.
I seen whatever. I wish I had it in front of me, but get Jaylen Brown out of there because he want to be his own guy. He want to be the guy somewhere. And it was like some.
But do you want to be that guy? I'm about to say you want to be the guy in like Atlanta. You want to be the guy in Milwaukee.
He got the money. He got his ring. I think that's the legacy he want. He want to see if he can do it.
Nigga,
he want to see if he can do it.
I'm dying at white and gray.
Atlanta, I believe, right?
Yeah, he's from Atlanta. But I'm dying at Boston. What are you talking about, nigga? They're never getting rid of me. I'm here.
And then, of course, Giannis always linked to Golden State, which would be crazy. Him and Steph would be crazy.
That would be phenomenal.
Of course, that always come up where you got to get Draymond out of there. And
please,
he got a tape on somebody in the organization because I think he should have been gone 2 years ago.
For sure, he should have been gone before Steph was gone.
Yeah.
Before Clay was gone. As soon as he punched Jordan Poole,
should have been out. Yeah, I agree.
Sorry, brother.
But I don't know, man. Giannis, he might be the one to just stay and thug it out in Milwaukee.
I mean,
I don't know why he would, but
unless you know what I'm saying, like because you know how it goes. Like they shop in packages, everybody's seeing what they could do, everybody's seeing what they could do, but also while they doing that, they're listening to offers. So it's like if they could fuck around and get a Ja Morant for the cheap, or you know what I'm saying, like hey, instead of me leaving Milwaukee, you know what I'm saying, come join Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying, hey Jaylen, you know what I'm saying, I'll defer. It's your team. I'm just here. You feel me?
Like I think Giannis still in his prime. I don't know, but I hear what you're saying, but I don't know because just how it worked with Dame, it was never a great fit.
Yeah, I blame Doc Rivers for that. I blame Doc Rivers for that.
Yeah, But I would have to see Giannis defer before I believe he would type shit.
I mean, the nigga's about to be 34, 35. So I don't think he's necessarily in that stage of his career or like just health wise where he can like still like be dominant as he was. Not saying that he can't because LeBron exists, science exists. I just think that like he not necessarily want to be like second fiddle, but like, all right, bro, I want to make the game easier for me going into the later stages of my career. You know what I'm saying? Like, he been so physical, been so dominant, and I'm sure he wants to win more championships. Saying all that to say, like, I did see a couple packages floating around of him going to the Spurs. You know what I'm saying? Him teaming up with Wemby.
Be crazy.
And they got the assets for it. So, you know what I'm saying?
Be
Like,
crazy.
very, very, very possible. And also some 3-team trade package shit that'll send LeBron to Cleveland, send Giannis to LA, you know what I'm saying? Send a bunch of pieces from LA to Milwaukee. Because that's all LA is. They just a B-tier player farm for real. So, and I know they don't want to pay Austin Reeves all that bread. So it's very possible LA makes some moves. So we'll see. But speaking of pivoting to trades, what's up with your boy Brandon Ayuk? Are y'all tampering? Is he tampering? He trying to get himself out the deal. Awesome NFL shit. Brandon Ayuk, San Francisco 49er, if I'm not mistaken, as we speak right now. What y'all doing? Are the Commanders making a play for this nigga or what? We getting closer and closer to the season.
The play, man, that should have been done. This I'm a Commander fan, right? So I'm trying to say this without bias. I don't understand what San Francisco is doing. I don't get the purpose of it. They don't want him there. He doesn't want to be there. So at the date that they would have to release him, because they already not paying him all that stuff with his contract, right? But the date they would have to release him, it would be so late that he wouldn't even be able to play football till week 6, week 7 or whatever.
Gee.
Right? So then it's like, what the hell we need him for?
Right. We are halfway through the season.
We already, whatever rookies we sign, whatever free agents, whatever practice squad guys might pop off or whatever, that deep into the season, it's like, so it's just like they're spiting him and it's spiting us. So I don't know how long we're gonna stay on that train. It's a marriage that makes sense to me for us, but I can understand San Francisco not wanting to help another NFC team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they've been
they already gave y'all Debo.
Gave us Debo. It was crazy. They ain't want to be there either. There's something going on over there. But I mean, that could play into it too. Like we got the old whatever he was over there, president or whatever he was.
Right. Oh yeah, they GM.
Yeah, the GM. Right, whatever he was with them.
Their championship foundation manager, whatever.
They championship teams, they ain't win shit, but yeah. So it's probably like, man, look, nah, we still trying to build over here. We don't want to keep giving them pieces, giving them parts of what we were building initially. But I don't understand it. What he's doing is he just went out, man. I ain't mad. Do what you gotta do to get up out of there.
I mean, I'm seeing shit like they making him rehab at the 49ers facility. He posted pictures on the gram in Washington, D.C. and all chrome hearts. Like
he won't go, yeah. He won't go to the facility. He won't go to the rehab. He doesn't want to be there, and they don't want him there. I don't get it.
Sign the papers. Sign the papers. I don't
get it, man. I don't know.
But if y'all win the chip, waiting for. If y'all win the chip, I'm calling for tampering. I'm calling Pablo Torre. We're investigating another Pulitzer for us.
Like this is what I don't want to happen, man. I don't want them to wait until he can't play.
That part,
bro. That's
let him play, man.
Like he's the piece on that offense, man. That gotta take that double coverage off of Terry. You know what I'm saying, for a game or two, or if you dumb enough to double Terry, he over there cooking shit up on the other side. You know what I'm saying? I like most of the pieces we brought in. Offensively, we got a tight
Yeah,
end.
look
We
at
got
niggas hating on Luke McCaffrey. Like, come on.
Luke, a good punt return only, but he can't be your number 3 guy. Your number 2 guy for real with the injuries we had. So it just makes too much sense for him to be at training camp right now with us. You know what I'm saying? Building that rapport with our young quarterback, the best quarterback in NFC. That's a different conversation.
Wow.
But
Yeah. No disrespect to the Carolina Reaper. You know what I'm saying?
I said what I said. JD5.
Hey man.
But man, let them go. Let them leave. They don't like each other, bro. It's over. It's
Free
like,
Brandon till Brandon free. That's what we on.
it don't make no sense what they're doing from either side for real. Like, there's nothing he could do, and there's nothing they want to do with him. I don't get why. Let it go, bro. It's over. It's over.
Man. You gotta hold your assets. They might find a different young man. You know what I'm saying? Some things
He don't
might
want to
pop
go
up.
nowhere.
He want to go to Washington, but you know what I'm saying?
Like,
You know the league don't work like that.
And everybody knows. I feel like this. If they send him somewhere else, trade him, whatever, they're not gonna get much value for him if they get anything. And then why would teams take him if they know he only wants to go to Washington? They know he's not gonna re-sign nothing long term. He might just not show up like he did down there. So why would another team want to get in bed with that?
I mean, because he is still somewhat a weapon, and you never know. Like, if he might want to go there, but he probably, you know what I'm saying, he probably ain't been to Chicago. You know, he probably ain't seen what they got cooking up at San Diego or wherever the Chargers is at.
I
You know
don't
what I'm
want to
saying?
be in Chicago no more. They about to move to Indianapolis.
I'm about to say they about to go somewhere.
Indiana or something.
Idaho, the Idaho Bears.
Nobody want to be there. But I don't know, man.
They was Uber last year.
They ass. They ass. But yeah, it's a silly situation. It's clear what should happen and what should have happened. It should have happened already, but I don't know what they doing. It don't make sense to me from what I know about the situation.
I feel it. I'm about to say, like, I've just been seeing it back and forth online, seeing the tussle, you know what I'm saying? Like the discrepancies from both parties. Like, somebody got to
deletes
type shit. Like, somebody got to make a decision soon. We are soon approaching. Like, mini camps are already over for some teams.
Yeah,
you know
training camp today. So we had training camp.
So we getting down to it. We getting down to it. So they got to make a play sooner or later, or just keep it. Like, make a, not a post, but like make an acknowledgement about what's gonna happen, because the theories are too far fetched at this point. But we get to the last couple minutes. We'll end it with this. Us both being from the DMV, you know what I'm saying? The Wizards did make some plays last year, and they got the number 1 pick this year, but it was announced earlier today. Trae Young decided not to opt into his player option. It is technically going to test free agency. I think his options about. I'm about to say, like, he's trying to get up out of there. We know Anthony Davis is not too fond of being there right now, but they say it's likely that he's just gonna test free agency to sign a bigger bag with the Wizards and end up staying on the team. He's probably gonna wait till after the draft. You know what I'm saying? I think the draft is next week. Probably gonna wait till after the draft to see what they do. But what you think? I mean, I know you're not a Wizards fan, but what you think about that?
I'm not a Wizard hater either, though. I'm a supporter. That's the home team.
Been to a couple games.
You know what I'm saying? When the Pistons play. But I'm not a hater of the Wizards. I would like to see Trae Young stay here. I think they should get AJ DeBassi in the draft. And that should be their building block. You know what I'm saying? He the vet. Get AJ in there. Whatever, right? But if I'm Trae Young, I'm out of there.
Damn.
AD not gonna be there, bro. AD not gonna be there. Don't know what, like, the rookies, number 1 picks. Hey, man, you never know. You might get a K, you might not. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So
facts.
So if I can choose, if I can weigh my options, I'm gonna see what's out there first. That's
I'm
how
about
I
to
feel.
say, there's nothing wrong with testing the field, especially like we were just talking about. Like, we don't know what Giannis is gonna do. We don't know what Jaylen Brown's gonna do. LeBron's a free agent. You
You know
know,
what I'm
like
saying?
this is a stacked free agency in general. So it's like you might as well throw your hat in the ringer, see what y'all could pick up, or you know what I'm saying, see what trash y'all could pick up. And I know the Wizards got the number one pick, but I still don't think they've done making moves because they got a lot of assets. They got a lot of young pieces. They got a lot of draft capital. Like, they got the number one pick. And they, as it stands right now, like, they don't really need a number one pick. They just got it. Like, if
I
they
keep hearing that they're gonna trade the pick to Utah. Like, you don't know what they're doing. So,
and it's just the Wizards. It's the Wizards.
yeah.
They might just fuck around and do some nonsense anyway. So you might as well, you know what I'm saying, bet on yourself a little bit, or at least, you know what I'm saying, test the waters. Test the waters a little
Test
bit
the
if you
waters,
trade.
man. See,
Ain't,
I wait till the last second.
see if them
to
niggas
sign
is willing to
whatever.
pay up. See if they're
Right.
willing to pay up. If I'm gonna be here, I got
Hey,
to
make
make
it
it worth my
my
while.
while. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I'm
it
out.
does do. I'm
Like, I got the
gone.
option.
I will
Opt
go.
in, nigga.
I will go to play and fucking, and I'll back up Tyrese Halliburton if I got to. Like, I'll play it. I'll be in Orlando. First flight to Orlando Magic right now, bro. I'm sure they could use the services.
If the Wizards had a clear plan, I think it would be clear, and I think it wouldn't be a question what he's doing. But we don't know what the Wizards gonna do. Like you said, with that first pick, it could go either way, or they can do anything with it. I'm sure that phone ringing off the hook about
For
it.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't know what that team might look like actually. Next time, by the time the draft what? When is the draft?
I'm about to say, I think it's next week. I think
Next
it's
week?
literally
Couple
next
days.
week. Yeah, it's soon.
By the time the draft comes, the Wizards might not even have that first pick anymore. You know what I'm saying? It might be a draft day thing, but I'm saying he don't know what it's gonna look like. So I think this is just a precautionary thing. Even if he stay, I think this is the smart thing to do.
Yeah, and like I said, like see if they're gonna pay up. See what else you could get out there in the market. See whatever packages they could come up with. I mean, of course, personally, I would love, just for the energy of the city, I would love Trae Young and AD to stay. You know what I'm saying? With the number one draft pick, it's been so long since there have been real stars in the city. So, I mean, aside from the football team, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna disrespect the Commanders. I ain't gonna disrespect them, you know what I'm saying? Y'all did y'all thing. Shout out to the Mystics. Mystics won the championship. The Nationals kind of got it rocking right now. So, you know what I'm saying? But just for the Wizards organization, the Capitals, you know what I'm saying? They got their chips. Shout out to OV, you know what I'm saying? But the basketball side of things, it's been we the Knicks right now.
I think Trae Young got a higher chance of stay than AD. I don't think AD plays a single basketball minute
in the Wizards jersey
in DC, bro. I don't think so, bro.
I mean, honestly, I would say no, but then I've seen the things that happen with Russ. You know what I'm saying? Like Chris Paul was a Wizard for a second. You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen the OGs. I mean, AD won a hoop too. It's just like he used to.
He's doing prank shows and all type of stuff right now.
But you could get that off as a Wizard. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. It's a little harder to get that off as a Dallas Maverick.
Nah, man. I think he liked the lights. I think he liked LA. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he want to be in Washington. I don't know him personally, but I think when he left the Pelicans, come on, man. He want to be in LA or he want to be in Golden State somewhere. He want to be over there.
Which wouldn't be a bad fit for him.
He don't want to restart. He don't want to restart either.
Yeah, that part.
It's a hard restart for the Wizards.
But this is
Trae young enough to lead that. AD, he don't want no parts.
But this is the point he's in his career. For one, he already shaved injury. He already shaved time off his career with injuries. Two, it's like, bro, like you get to be an OG to the younger dudes, especially if they get the number one draft pick. They actually get the number one draft pick. You get the number one draft pick. You got young Alex Sarr who's shown that he could be something. You know what I'm saying? Like you got young pieces that look up to you and actually like would be willing to learn from you. So I think it'll be a good role for him to be like second, third option, OG status type vibe. Like I said, like we seen the magic that Russ did in Washington. Like I think it's possible for any player that really want to hoop.
I hear you. I don't get that vibe from AD personally. I don't think he want no parts of it.
Hey man,
that's just me.
He got to be healthy to play anyway.
What's the dude that just the other guy that declined his offer from Utah?
Oh, Walker Kessler.
They saying he gonna be in Washington for AD.
I'll take it. The nigga nice. The nigga nice. He wanted 140. He want more than 140.
Kessler and Sarr, I'd rather have that than AD.
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at Walker. You know what I'm saying? Come down to the city one time, white boy. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't see AD buying that, man. Even if he I'm sorry. What's the other dude that came from Milwaukee that died in DC? See, you forgot about him too.
Yeah, for sure.
He ain't really died. Chris Middleton.
Oh, Chris Middleton. Oh yeah, he got up out of there.
He was like,
he got up out of there, bro.
Purgatory, man. You come to the city, dog.
But somebody gotta change that, bro. Things are changing. Number one draft pick.
And I would put my money on Trey, feeling like, man, look, I could turn this up out here and staying more so than I see AD putting on that jersey. But if I'm Trey and AD ain't sticking around, I'm like, man, hold on.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
It look different over here. I don't know.
It's not what I asked for. It's not what y'all told me was gonna happen.
Shout out to the Wizards though, man. I hope they figure it out, man. Top 15 in the East for sure.
Top 15 is nasty. Top 15 is nasty, but hey, I'll let you roll, bruh. Appreciate y'all for tapping in today, man. We done did it. This is episode 24 of You Know Ball. Shout out to our special guest, man in the house, man. Make sure y'all follow, like, subscribe. Shout out to Plug, BMF, all the affiliations. Reloaded, you know what I'm saying?
Follow
Shout
me
out
on
to the
Instagram, man.
Follow my dog at D-Man. Make sure y'all follow at Take for Take. Follow, like, subscribe. We'll holler at y'all next week. We'll see what's going on with the draft. We'll see what's going on with the World Cup. Holler at y'all next time, man. Take for Take.
I don't know what to do with my hands. All right, fool.